This one is Duple 421. It is a 16th note based exercise, and the whole goal is just trying to hit accents on every partial of 16ths. So there are 4 different partials, 1, E, and right? It follows a 4-2-1 pattern, so that means we're going to play a whole bar once, so that's the 4, and then we're going to play a half bar twice, and then a quarter of a bar 4 times. I'll break that down in the music on the screen just so you can kind of follow it. So our goal here is to hit every partial of the 16th note, right? So that's either, if we're accenting one note, that's that, or okay. So the one or the numbers, the E's, the U's, and the An's. So let's check it out. First bar of this exercise is 3-inch taps. Get my metronome going here. I'm gonna put it at 100. So our only goal here is play good, strong 3-inch taps. 5, 6, 7, 8. And it ends on an accent. 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. Okay, the next bar is just all the numbers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and it ends on a tap. So let's try that. 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. You might notice if I take the left hand out, we're just playing bucks or accent tap. So, okay, let's try playing the first 2 bars. So we have a bar check, and then we have our numbers accented. 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. Okay, so now we're going to try playing the check and then the second bar. So this is going to be the 1E with the left hands, okay? So I'm going to play a bar check and then the third bar. 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. Oh, sorry. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we can follow this process for working on all of these first 5 bars, or all of the bars where we're playing 4 accents on the same hand and then moving on. Okay, so let's try the and counts. So we're going to do check and the and counts. 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. Okay, now let's try the check and the uhs. So that's going to be a left hand accent again. 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. Okay, let's try playing the entire first 5 bars. Okay, so it's a bar check, your downbeats, the E's, U's, or the ands and then the us. Okay, so 4 counts of each. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, like make sure you're moving your feet. I know I'm sitting, but get your feet moving to your check. So we can get all these accents lined up with our feet and build that coordination. Okay, so 5 bars. Make sure your feet are in this rep. Okay, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Six, 7, 8. Check. Six, 7, 8. Okay, so that is all of the force. If you're having problems with any of those transitions, you can either isolate them. So like here's count, or this is bar 2 to 3, count 4 to count 2. So you can isolate them like that, just like trying to line them up with your feet. Or when we get into the 2s and the 1s, you'll also be practicing those. But I would recommend if there's transitions where it feels like it wavers from the feet, try to isolate those. Like I know when I was learning this, I had a hard time rushing that bar and then getting to 1, and I had to really break that down to get it right. Okay, so let's check out the 2s. So now we're just taking all those ideas we played and cutting them in half and then doing that twice. So it's like the same amount of time, but they're shorter. It's crazy stuff. Okay. I'm going to play just the first bar of 2s. So 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. Okay, now I'm going to play the second bar of the 2s, so that's the and counts and the us. 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. Okay, let's try putting all those 2s together. Six, 7, 8. If you remember, I was talking about that Bucks thing. Here it is with my left hand on my leg. So we're literally just playing accents and taps that split over 2 hands instead of 1. Alright, so the 2s, we have to play that pattern twice. So again, and that moves into the 1. So let's just try practicing the sets of 2 twice, a couple times. 5, 6, 7, 8. Six, 7, 8. Okay, if you want to get really crazy, try putting like your right hand on your leg. like doing that with your feet with the metronome, that's really making you think, like, where are my feet going right now, and then how are my hands going on top of that. So I would fully recommend like moving hands around and not just playing everything on the drum. It's a really good opportunity to learn about where your weaknesses are. So let's check out the ones. So we're just gonna play one count of each of those 4 ideas, and we're gonna loop that 4 times. So I'm just gonna play 1 bar for now. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. Cool. You might notice just the way the math works out with this pattern. We are now playing 3 groups of 5 16 notes and then 1 16th note at the end, and that carries over. So So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just kind of a cool like math thing that happens with that. So just by following this pattern, you end up playing that 5 hemiola, which is a cool skill set. All right, let's try playing that a couple more times, just 1 bar. And again, if there's any transitions you need to work on, moving between each one, break those down until you feel comfortable playing a bar. So this is 1 bar. 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. Let's try 2. 5, 6, 7, 8. Got that. 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. Try 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. Okay, so let's play through it. We have a bar check, and we do all the 4 counts, then we do the 2 counts twice, and then the 1 counts 4 times. Okay, so let's try doing the whole thing. 5, 6, 7, 8. 2s. 1s. Again, 5, 6, 7, 8. So another like drum thing that this exercise is really commonly used for is kind of like a game, I would say, and that's called gridding. And with gridding, you're basically taking like a rudiment or an idea and putting it on top of that structure that we just learned. And there's some wild stuff out there that I can't even contemplate playing that's like way up here, and that's all good, but I will show you some ideas that you can play around with. So one thing that's really common is putting like a flam on all the accents. So I'll play that. You could put the flam on the downbeat. You like a flam drag, so that's the kind of like a flam drag idea. You can put all sorts of like interesting things on this structure. I don't know, like flam fives. No. Book report. So, I mean, yeah, you can just do all sorts of stupid stuff. It's like that. That last thing I played, okay, was book report, which is it's a paradiddle with a diddle on the first and fourth notes of the paradiddle and a flam on the third. So. I can put that accent structure. Over that rudiment, you get so yeah, it's fun. So that's Duple 421, which is essentially a timing exercise, and what the drumming community has done with it is expanded on it, built on it, and created gridding, which is basically just a cool way to like learn every variation of a rudiment and like put different accents on it. So hopefully you learned something from that Duple 421 lesson, and I hope you have a good day, and don't talk too much smack about how terrible those book reports sounded.